Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Via Monster Online Academy. My name is Johan Aridmark, and today I have the absolute pleasure of bringing a distinguished guest to you, engineer, consultant, Kent. Welcome. How are you?
Thanks. Thanks for having me, first of all. Yeah, I'm fantastic. I mean, as you said, I work as a consultant, work with Microsoft technologies, and I mean, there are so many things going on right now in the world of endpoint management. So yeah, I'm doing great, and I'm super excited of being in this line of business here.
Well, if memory serves you well, you've been doing this for just a little bit, haven't you?
Yeah, so I've worked with Microsoft technologies for over 30 years by now. And I would say long enough to have used Configuration Manager back when it was still called SMS. I think I started working with SMS 1.2 and actually implementing that at customers. Today, I still live as a consultant, I live as a trainer, and I help organizations not only here in Denmark where I live, but around the globe. I've been fortunate enough for a while to deliver trainings together with you, Johan, on this specific topic here. Yeah, so that's me in a nutshell.
Sounds good. Well, it happens to be that I have prepared a screen share here with a particular training in mind. So, up on our master classes, we run them from 2 to 5 days, depending on what topic it is. But this particular class is 5 days long, and it's around config manager troubleshooting, a 5 day course on just that. Can you tell us a little bit more about this course, and maybe more importantly, why? What's in it for the student?
Yeah. So I would say, I mean, first of all, this class here is a class or a course we built for the IT pros who have been working with Configuration Manager for a while. And when I say for a while, it's typically from 1 year and into sometimes I have students who have been working with the product as long as I have. Maybe they have been away for 5 6 years working with other technologies, and now they really would like a deep dive brush up. But if you are implementing, if configuration manager, if you're taking over from a colleague who have been managing the system for a long time, but now he or she is moving on to something else, then you're inheriting an implementation that you didn't build yourself. So there are so many different moving parts that you need to understand, and there is no way, no better way to start understanding these moving parts than going deep, I would say. So in this class here, we go deep into all of the major features of Configuration Manager, meaning that we go deep into the infrastructure components. We go deep into client health, because client health and the client in itself is super, super important to know about. And I mean, when you have worked with Config Manager for a while, there are a couple of log files, and we are going
Just
to
a
spend
couple.
just a couple, yeah. And we're going to spend quite some time in the log files, because once you get to know the log files and especially understand how the log files can be used in, for instance, in a troubleshooting scenario, then I mean you're just simply better prepared for your job as the config manager, administrator, or consultant, or if you're managing a team and you just wanna know how does all of these components actually fit together to deliver a rock solid infrastructure.
All right. Thank you so much, Ken. So, in addition to this, if there was like one practical tip that would be related to config manager troubleshooting, what would that be? What could you share?
So first of all, I think the use of practical scripts. So you don't have to be a PowerShell expert, but you need to know about the opportunities that will open for you when you work with PowerShell and when you work with Configuration Manager. That would definitely be, one tip. Another tip is that this community around the product is fantastic, meaning that there will be, a lot of options for you to get support, not only from Microsoft, but also from other peers in the industry here. And not only that, but some of them have actually spent quite a lot of time developing some super useful features, small little software applications, utilities, and what have you, that you can use. And take your time to explore some of those utilities, because just spending maybe 1 hour on exploring some of them can literally save you, days, with if not weeks, from time to time. So yeah, getting to know the community, I would say, getting to know the opportunities, the scripting opportunities within Configuration Manager.
Fantastic. So not only real world knowledge, but you also get that toolbox with you that you can start using practically right away in your environment. So,
Yeah.
Kent, thank you so much for joining us. I wish you a fantastic weekend here, and I have a feeling I'll see you soon. Have a good one.
Will do. Thanks a lot for being here, for having me. Cheers.
Bye.